Hey everyone, this is Rick. I like to pass along tips as I figure things out in hopes it will help someone else. So I'm hoping this will work on my water deposit stains on my water dispenser drip tray. If you can see it, you can kind of see the outline of it. This refrigerator is about 9 months old. You can see it there. Some people call it hard water deposits. I think it's calcium carbonate. Everything I've ever read over my last 30 or 40 years says that can be removed with vinegar, pure, straight vinegar, full strength. I have tried that again and again and again and again, like I said, for 30 or 40 years, and it never comes clean. I did this last night. I soaked it in vinegar for 3 hours, rubbed it lightly. The same thing, did it overnight, cleaned it this morning, and you can still see how much of a stain there is on it. This is a GE refrigerator, and the GE website has a absolutely fantastic series of facts. Questions that people have asked, they've answered them, and they post them on their website, and you can search just about anything and they have a very good answer for it. The GE website also says to use vinegar, but if that doesn't work, they suggest to use citric acid powder. This is in the canning section of local grocery store. The website from GE says to use 1 teaspoon of the powder with 1 pint of hot water. Let it soak, and it should take about 30 minutes. So that is going to be my next step. I'm going to mix that up, let this soak for a few hours, and we'll see if that actually will get rid of that stain. One other just side note about this refrigerator, of course, comes with one of the newest water filters, and the filter is supposed to be replaced every 6 months. I've never really done that because our tap water where we live is perfectly fine. I've got no problems even with just straight tap water. Of the first about 6, 7, 8 months that we had this refrigerator, we never got any of these deposits at all, even when we saw the water dripping. The 6 months was up when we were supposed to replace the water filter, but we let it run, and now it's been about 9 months. And it's funny how all of a sudden this stain is showing up. So if nothing else, that just does prove that the water filter had been eliminating the chemical coming through that is doing this, which means it's eliminating the chemical we're drinking, which to me is not a big deal. But it also proves that after about 6 to 9 months, that filter is actually used up and it stops pulling all the chemicals out of the water. And again, now we're getting this for the first time ever. So I'm going to soak this and we'll come back and see what it does. There is the mixture. It is in 12 cups of water mixed with 6 teaspoons of the citric acid and very hot water. I'm going to come back in an hour or two, or even longer if it takes, and we'll find out how this does. All right, everybody, it has been 3.5 hours of soak with the original mixture. I rubbed it lightly with a wet paper towel along the way a few times. I'm still seeing the stain. I dumped all that out, mixed up another fresh mixture of very, very hot water, let that go for another hour and a half, and I'm still seeing my stain. It's better, yes, but I can still see it rather noticeable to me. So the citric acid did not really work much better, if any better, than the vinegar, and my quest will continue. I have one more thought, one more idea. Well, while the parts were soaking, I had an idea, and we have a winner. I had the idea of, let's try my good old-fashioned magic eraser. The initial magic erasers crumbled too easily for me, so I buy the generic ones. I put the magic eraser to it, a little bit of scrubbing, started to come off, a little more scrubbing, and it's all gone. All that residue is gone. There's nothing magic about a magic eraser. There is absolutely no cleaner in them whatsoever. It is just a slightly abrasive piece of foam. It's they're absolutely amazing. They've amazed me with a whole lot of things I've been using them for many a year. And again, you can see all that staining is done. Now, I don't know if treating it with the vinegar first had anything to do with it, or then treating it with the citric acid had anything to do with it. But in the future, if I ever get another one of these stains, I will go straight to my generic magic eraser, and that took care of that stain. If this video helped you, please click the thumbs up button below, and please feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching.